UT Martin head coach Jason Simpson, the Skyhawks top North Alabama, first win of the season. It was its home opener. This week they're going to have another home contest, host Missouri State. So, Coach, thoughts on your team, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, obviously happy to get a win at home. Not obviously not the start that we wanted. Give North Alabama credit; they kind of punched us in the mouth, made some plays, and it was 18-0. And so yeah, the very very concerning, but very very impressed with our players and proud for them to where it was very crucial there for the offense to score 10 points in the first quarter and kind of settle some things down. Uh, and then the 2-minute drive before half to get a long field goal to get it back to 25-20. So at that point there was no panic, and then the defense held them to 3 points in the second half. So that was encouraging. So a lot of good things, certainly a lot of things that are concerning that we need to play better on. But we needed to win, and so to get one at home is good, and move on to this week to a quality Missouri State team.
What was it like to finally play home and have that crowd help you out?
Well, no, it was. Of course, it was crummy because it was raining or threats of rain. It rained all week and stuff. So, hopefully we have a large crowd this week. But the ones that were there certainly appreciated, and certainly an advantage for us playing here at Hardy Graham Stadium. I think our record the last 3 years is 16 or so wins and one or two losses. So hopefully we can keep using that to our advantage. And when it got 18-0, I know the commissioner was there, and I could feel her looking at me like, seriously, can you guys get this going? So appreciate her coming down.
Patrick Smith had another good game, so it seems like he's found his groove, and you are getting a lot out of him.
No, he did. That's two games in a row. He's made a lot of tough runs between the tackles, and it's kind of been steady the last two games for us. Our offensive line at times did some good things. Of a lot of movements North Alabama was doing, and some unusual fronts and stuff, and kind of found the groove a little bit, and we're able to kind of control the line of scrimmage there for a couple quarters.
You used the two quarterbacks, so Kaya Sharon got to play too. So just thoughts on what happened and
Yeah,
what you got out of your quarterbacks.
Kincaid got completed his first two passes. And then, be quite honest with you, had some bad luck. Some unfortunate things happened to him as we, showed him the tape. And, then he made a couple mistakes himself. So it was kind of a combination of things. One, like I said, some unfortunate things, a couple errors by himself, the two interceptions, and, the one to where in the red zone to where normally he would run that ball in, and he tried to throw in and threw a pig and took points off the board. And then that with the defense not playing well the first quarter, so you're down 18-0. So at that point, I'm looking for a spark, and Kai has practiced well and felt like he deserved an opportunity at that time. And then he got going and had some good things happen for him, and just executed some simple things, and then made a couple plays and kind of gave us a spark. So it was good to get him some opportunities, and he took advantage of it.
We talked about him last week a little bit, but Van Winkle was our specialist of the week. You mentioned the field goal. He had a 38 and a 46-yard field goal, in addition to three punts inside the 20-yard line for you.
No, that was big. No, that was good. We needed that the week before, and so it was good to see him respond and chip in and be a part of the win. And hopefully he'll continue, down that road and being consistent. And but no, we needed those. Those were real morale boosters. Okay, to get those points on the board.
So Missouri State and you all have become like sort of rivals the last couple of years. You played a bunch. They're on their way to the FBS. Just thoughts about their program.
Yeah, yeah, we have played three of the last 4 years. I guess we played them or something like that. But no, luckily we're at home. But no, their quality. I mean, you look at that Montana game; they lost by a few points, and they've got the lead the fourth quarter. And the home crowd really was a advantage for Montana, that home game. And not sure Montana State's not the better team as you watch that tape. And then you look at the Ball State and who is a MAC team compared to Missouri Valley team. Missouri State represented himself well with a chance to win the game, and then last week to beat Lindenwood. So their quality team last year, we were fortunate to jump out and lead, and barely hung on. They really dominated the second half, and we were able to escape out of here with a win. So, the quarterback completed 84% of his passes last week. That's very concerning. They've got good schemes, they've got good players. They're in the transition, of making the jump. So, that allowed them to get probably a different, different players in the summer portal and stuff as they get ready to make that transition. So, yeah, it's probably one of the best teams we've played. Game 4. So, you know, we better get ready to go.
What you said about your defense though in the second half, if you have that performance from your defense the whole game, I would think you'd like what you think will you would like your position in the
Yeah,
game.
no doubt, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, all 4 quarters count. And now it was a mistake in the secondary. It was a good play by their guy, and then we busted cover 3, and we had a corner that had a tough day, and it cost us. And so we got to be able to coach through that. We've got to be able to know what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are, and keep things in front of us and stay on top of routes. The last 2 games we haven't done a very good job. From a pass standpoint, and from what SEMO did to us in this past week. So obviously that's a point of emphasis, and we need to get better.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Tell Tuke I hope he had a good week. He had a weekend off, and he beat us, so he probably enjoyed it.
We'll do, Coach.
All
Thanks.
right, man. Thanks.